YouTube family, what's poppin'? It's your man Alex. I'm back at y'all again. Got another solid video for you today, so stay tuned. I'm just gonna speak off the cuff. I was inspired today to make a video. Don't necessarily know what I'm gonna speak about, kind of have an idea, but I'm just gonna, let the heart guide me, and those are always the best videos, the ones that you just kind of go with the flow and let that source intelligence within express through you. Now, speaking of source intelligence, on my way down here, I'm currently at a graveyard. There's like a little nature preserve in the back, and walking to here, I'm walking barefoot. One of my favorite things to do, connect with the Mother Earth, that sense of groundedness, the mycelial networks, the fungi, the mushrooms underneath the ground, in the earth, connecting back to that through walking on the ground barefoot. There's a lot to it, and I'm not going to go into that right now. But anyways, I almost step on a snake. I'm just so in my own world. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But yeah, I almost step on a snake. And talking about that source intelligence within, that kundalini energy at the base of the spine. Now, check out some of my other videos about semen retention, because one of the reasons I'm so high energy right now and so much in a flow state is because I've been retaining that vital force energy, that semen. And check out my ring. It's a snake on the ring finger, the left hand, symbolic of that kundalini energy spiraling upwards, that upward spiral momentum, traveling up the spine and hitting the top of the head, the crown chakra. So there's a lot to that, and I got this from Isha.com, which is Sadhguru's website. Isha means the source of life. One semen cell can create a human life. Now, a lot of guys are ignorant to the fact that this power exists within them, and I was for a while too. And one of the intents of this YouTube channel is to share that which I've experienced through applying in my life with other people that may not know it. And I believe in divine timing, perfect time. People will be attracted to this when they need to, and right when they need to see it. So putting this information out there, utilizing the internet, modern technology, which is a blessing. And I choose to focus on the glass being half full. Some people are very negative, and that's all right. You don't judge them. You simply observe them and see it is what it is, accept it. But we don't have to let that affect us. And this channel is focused on positivity, so I see modern technology as a blessing. Now, there was a time where I saw it as a distraction, and I realized that's a reflection of what's in my own mind. But now I'm utilizing it with pure intent to inspire and uplift other people and share information that's been beneficial to me. And some of the most transformative information I've come across is that of semen retention. And I'll be doing a 90-day update here soon. Check out my 30-day update. It's currently my best video. Just speaking off the flow, tangent like I am now, and it really resonates with people when you speak from the heart and you allow yourself to effortlessly express in that flow state of being. And the more you practice semen retention, the more you'll naturally be in that flow state. It'll just be automatic. And then you'll be able to, whatever activity you're engaged in, whether you're making a YouTube video or writing or whatever you're doing, it's going to be so flow based and effortless. Even at the gym today, intense physical activity, it's so effortless. Even though it's like strenuous physical activity, when you're in that flow state, everything just flows naturally. It's beautiful. But looping back to what I said I was going to talk about, attention is huge. So if your attention is always outwardly projected as opposed to subjectively directed, then you're going to be missing out on that inner world, that realm of imagination. So that when I was walking by and I almost stepped on that snake, I was thinking about creating this video, creating the book that I'm currently working on, thinking about writing later, just planting those seeds consciously that will grow and sprout and manifest in the outer world, because the outer world is an extension and a reflection of what's within. So consciously planting those positive seeds so that, and having faith that they will express through you in the outer world. And the more you practice it, the more you see the truth in it. It's absolutely beautiful. Like it's synchronicity today. There's always this little ladybug. I live in upstate New York, so I always take advantage of this time of year, the summertime, outside as much as possible and soaking up the sun, you know, long winter time. So there's always this little ladybug at the picnic table that I eat at every day. It's just sitting there waiting for me. It's like, and the snake is also a synchronicity, because I've been retaining my semen, that kundalini energy at the base of the spine, which is symbolic of the snake. That snake twirling up the spine. And you know the health symbol, I don't know the name of it, but you know it's common at like health centers, hospitals, with the twirling. That's symbolic of the masculine and the feminine energy operating at full force and in proper balance, going up the spine and into the brain and stimulating that pineal gland, that crown chakra, which is symbolic of the halo atop the angel's head, where you experience cosmic consciousness, a unity consciousness, which is referred to as yoga, which literally means union. Yoga, not like the physical exercises and stretches and whatnot, but yoga literally means union. And once you experience that, you can't go back from that. It transforms you as a person. And a lot of people are stuck in what I would call separation consciousness. They feel like they're an isolated, skin-encapsulated ego and separate from the world. And that the world is happening to them and not for them. Now, I believe the world's happening for me, because stuff is just magically unfolding and appearing, and blessings are being revealed more and more so each day. And that's not only a belief I've affirmed, but something I've experientially realized, because I'm living rightly. And when you make a commitment to live rightly and focus on yourself, your inner reality, which is not selfish, because the best thing we can do for the world is to become an evolved human being, to be a high vibrational entity, because everything you come into contact with, every person you meet, every environment you enter into is going to be uplifted by your state of being, who you become on the journey towards realizing your visions, your results. So the book that I'm working on right now, it's not even so much about the result. It's, of course, because I have complete faith, I know it's not a matter of if, because if implies doubt. There's absolutely no doubt in this consciousness. Doubt is the devil. Doubt, fear, and indecision, that's the devil. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's going to manifest. I know it's in the Bible says creation is finished. It's here now. Now's the only time. So, in understanding that, in living rightly, make a commitment to live rightly, we are able to bring forth these visions in an effortless way, in an expedited fashion, because we're of high energy. And the Most High is blessing us with this way of being that enables us to manifest what we ask for. In the Bible it says, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and it will be opened unto you. Just that self-inquiry, asking, having faith that this power exists within you, and asking for it. And you can demand it too. Be like, Father, I demand that this shows up in my life. I deserve it, because the universe is abundance, and this is our natural birthright to create heaven on earth. The kingdom of heaven is within. It says that in the Bible too. And your environment, your life circumstances are a reflection of what's inside. So when you're experiencing that subjective flow state, subjective ease and bliss and effortlessness, that's going to naturally be reflected in your outer world. and you're gonna not only be able to focus your attention on outward observance of things and see heaven, but also inwardly. So no matter where your attention is, you're in this perpetual high vibrational state of being, which is reflected in your mentality, the thoughts you're having. And once you experience that unity consciousness yoga, you realize that you're not your thoughts. But thoughts are important because the phone that I'm looking at now, the stand that it's on, all began with a thought. So our thoughts, our imagination creates our reality. And when you're vibrating at a high state of being, your thoughts manifest quicker because there's more power in back of them. That divine power that exists within us. And especially when you're attaining your seed, your thought force becomes very powerful. Check out Ojas, O-J-A-S. It's spiritual energy. And when this semen is being reabsorbed and reharnessed within the system, because it's not being needlessly expended through sexual thoughts and watching porn and all those activities which are rooted in lust, then that energy is redirected into the craft you're creating or whatever you're doing, and it actually envelops you with a non-physical dimension of energy, an aura, which is also a protective aura, and it helps you manifest quicker. So yeah, just kind of wanted to go off on a flow today, share this state of being with you guys, high energy, love and life, and I'm hoping you're feeling that too. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.